right, Freddie, Blue Freddie, how you doing?
I'm good, yeah. Well, I can change if you want.
Wait, here we go. It's got that's nice.
I'll keep it blue.
Keep it blue,
There you
yeah.
go.
That's nice, yeah.
All right.
How was the performance today? Were you happy with what you saw?
I was happy. I don't think anything can soothe the pain of Thursday.
Mm,
Um, but I was happy. It was good. I love seeing us like play football again, after
mm,
sitting back and conceding last minute.
mm.
Um, yeah, it was a bit dodgy at the back though with Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, some people were saying he had a really good game. How did you see it then?
Well, there were a couple times where he lost his man, but he got away with it. Um,
Yes.
but there are a few glimpses of brilliance from Sanchez sometimes. Like he's so athletic and he
Yeah.
has so much potential, but
Yeah.
I don't know, he's just so daft sometimes.
I know it's one of those things where he's really athletic and really dynamic, and because his positioning's not right, like he'll like make up for it with a last ditch sliding tackle, and everyone will go,
Yeah,
"You're a genius," you know.
yeah, I know, yeah. But he created that scenario for himself and dug himself out.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But people don't think of that. As soon as the tackle goes in, people are like, "Yeah," you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what you're gonna get with him.
I think he did that exactly today where he lost his man and had a brilliant sliding tackle.
Recovery.
Yeah. But I recently saw his highlights at Ajax and he's
Mm.
crazy with those sliding tackles. Like he's a bit of a madman, but he
Yeah.
had an okay game, I think. But he just honestly like even 2-0 in the 80th minute, like since that West Ham game, I've got PTSD. Like,
Yeah. What he has or we have.
no, we have,
Yeah.
because I definitely do. Like, I didn't even feel comfortable watching that Burnley game, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. But we did keep a clean sheet, and it was nice to
Yeah,
see some youngsters in the team, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah. It was, it was. I'm hoping to see more of Dean Scarlett.
Yeah.
That he has so much potential, and I actually love the way Mourinho speaks about him because I remember one of the interviews, like he was just grinning, like I think he really sees a lot in him.
Mm. Yeah.
But you don't love Mourinho, do you?
No, it's not I don't love him. I just don't think it's going to work. That's all.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, I mean, it'd be good if we could see Dane Scarlett, coming into the side, and if he was to nick a goal or two, then he might start getting a bit more game time, which
yeah,
would be really, really good, wouldn't it? I mean, how do you think Mourinho's been fair to the young players this season? Do you think he's been playing them about as much as we'd want, or do you think less than or more than?
I think about right, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like games like Marine, like he played youngsters.
Mm.
He got a lot of flack. Well, I saw a lot of flack on Twitter about him not starting more youngsters in the Europa League game. And then clearly, I mean, if we did, we probably would have got battered even more.
Mm.
So I think he's about right. But in games like that, like I think when we're leading comfortably, which you don't really say as a Spurs fan, but if we are leading comfortably in a league game, I think we
Yeah.
can bring them on.
So that means like 5-0, yeah.
Yeah,
When we're
well,
5-0 up.
yeah, 6-0, then the heart rate drops below 200 each minute.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know with Spurs, do you?
No.
I mean, personally, I actually think that he could have actually played Tanganga a lot more this season. For instance, there's one, and I think he could have played Roden more as well. But I'm grateful he's played him today. But I mean, some of the youngsters like the Scarlets and the Divines and players like that, they do need time to bleed in a little bit. And actually, Roden is 24. I'm calling him young, but I just consider him like a youngster, if you know what I mean. Just as he's
like
new.
he run the same age as Sanchez, and
Exactly, yeah.
Sanchez gets all the hate a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I thought Tanganga was brilliant. I mean, it's not exactly a massive achievement at Spurs, but he's probably the best right back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's not really saying much, is it? But no,
Yeah.
he played really well today, didn't he?
He did. He was class. He was good.
Mm. And I mean, okay, so if you had to say a man of the match, who would you say?
Well, I think Lucas Moura. I think he's in incredible form, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
he got an assist today. He got an assist against Arsenal, and he got a goal against Burnley, I think, and Palace. I think got a goal there as well. I can't remember, but he's just class. I mean, his pressing is incredible, and he looks so good on the ball.
Yeah, he does.
I think he's actually our best player on the counter attack. Like his turn of pace is just unreal.
Yeah.
Like to start that counter attack, he's just incredible, and then just like Kane and Son to finish it off. But
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did so well for that first goal, didn't he? I mean, he nicks the ball
Yeah,
like he was like so positive and like nicks he pickpockets the Villa player, drives
yeah,
forward and then does a little 1-2 with Kane, gets to the byline and pulls it back, and then
yeah,
Vinicius is just there. I mean, that's
yeah,
an assist where you'd go, that's actually worth more than I would say that's worth more than the goal in
yeah,
terms of player performance. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
because that he really did work hard for that. Yeah, Moore I thought was excellent, like you say. And then what do you reckon going forward? Then do you think do you think we're going to keep going, or do you think that could be a
Um, I mean, this League Cup final, I'm
Mhm.
honestly dreading it because City are gonna have the ball, they're gonna have possession, and I just hate us sitting back, honestly. But everyone has to sit back against City, I think.
Mm,
Um, and I just want a trophy.
mm.
Like I have a lot of Arsenal mates, a lot of Chelsea mates, and they always use the trophy line, and I just want silverware so bad. I'm
Do you
really nervous.
remember? Do you remember the first one? Do you remember the 2008? How old were you?
I would have been well, I'm born in 2000, so I would have been eight or
Oh,
yeah, I would have been
okay,
eight.
all right.
Yeah,
So
and I
were you a
wasn't
Spurs
really
fan? You weren't really.
yeah, I wasn't really into football that much then. So
Oh
I've
no!
never actually
So
like
this is your
watched
first.
them.
This is going to break your duck then.
Yeah, it will. Oh my god. And I was so confident about Europe, and that would have been perfect because we got. I
Mm,
always thought like Champions League football and a trophy, and Europa League would have.
mm.
That's why that defeat was devastating. But yeah, I just want a trophy so bad.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want, and I think Mourinho is the man.
Mm,
I mean, he has his problems, and I don't think him and Daniel Levy is a match made in heaven.
mm.
But I think if anyone can have a shithouse victory, I think it might be Jose.
Well, I hope so. But we haven't actually showed that we can have shithouse victories this year or last year. So I know a lot of people say that, but I haven't seen
Mhm.
any evidence that we can win ugly this year. Have
Well,
you?
I think the Fulham game was the only one.
Yeah,
The one, but like that's just a dodgy own goal, a dodgy VAR decision that went
yeah.
for us for once.
But they were carving
Um,
us open left, right, and centre.
yeah, I
So
know.
I mean, I personally, I haven't seen any evidence that we can win a game ugly, and like
Yeah,
kind of drain the life out of it and get
yeah,
over the line. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen in that game. And we did beat Chelsea in 2008, and they were probably the best team, if not, well, they were runners up in the Champions League to Man United that season. And
yeah,
I actually think they won the league. I think that, or did they win the league? I can't remember. They were bloody good anyway. They were
yeah,
really really
yeah,
good. So yeah. I mean, who knows? Who knows what can happen? I still it's a one-off game. Anything can happen, can't it? So.
yeah. And a proper Jose versus Pep clash as well.
Yeah, it's going to be good to watch that, isn't it? Yeah.
But I don't
Um,
know. I'm dreading it. I am dreading it.
Dreading it.
I
Yeah,
think
just
in the league,
mm,
I was
mm,
really banking on Leicester to just bottle it, but I don't think they are. And I think
mm,
that's what's going to keep us out the top four because I think we
mm,
can finish above West Ham, as we saw today. They didn't look great. Um,
mm.
but I think Chelsea are definitely getting top four. They're just not conceding, are they? And then
They've turned a
City,
corner, haven't they, since Tuchel's come
yeah,
in? Mm,
yeah. So I think maybe I mean in my if you put a gun to my head, I think fifth in the league, and I think we can get the Carabao Cup.
yeah. Well,
Does
I would
that
take
keep?
that. I would take that
Okay,
personally. I would
yeah.
take it. I just want
But
to.
does
I just want a trophy. For God's sake.
yeah, I think every Spurs fan just, I think every Spurs fan has the stance of just get a trophy, get rid of that drought, and then get a
Mm,
new manager in that can press and does love attacking football.
mm, yeah. Oh, so you
Yeah.
think I get a different manager in?
Well,
Freddie, you were 100% Jason in
no.
10 minutes ago.
I said, I said that's what most Spurs fans say.
Okay,
I
all right.
thing is, I don't. I like Jose. Like he's so entertaining.
Mm,
Like even when he was at Chelsea, I had a bit of a soft spot for him. But like I said, I don't think him and Levy are a match made in heaven.
mm,
And I think
yeah,
he needs like the money. He needs like all the top players.
yeah.
Um, I think like I mean it's not going to happen, but like a Bielsa, you know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm,
But I don't know if our players have the mentality for that constant press. So I don't
yeah.
know. My brain's scrambled in terms of managers because I always back Jose and that 3-0 just. But I think the issues run deeper than Mourinho,
Yeah, yeah,
much deeper.
yeah,
If these players get Jose and Poch sacked, and we don't get top 4, we don't win a trophy. I mean, that's 2 world-class managers gone, and I think you've got to start looking. Maybe it's not the manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. There's problems that run deep into the institutionally, I would say, with us.
Yeah.
And I would say one of the good things that happens if Mourinho does go is Levy has to say, hang on a minute, he's won at every single club he's been at apart from my club.
Exactly.
I wonder if I'm the common denominator there. Like
exactly.
he should. So that is one of the one positives that could come out of this, is that if Levy is intelligent, he will look at that and go, hang on a minute, like he's only ever not won a trophy at Spurs. So what's the what's the baseline problem there? So that could be the one silver lining from all of it. But yeah, all right, Freddie, good to talk to you, mate. Yeah, good to have you on, mate. And you make it into the Telegram VIP Spurs group to come on again at any time. Okay. So yeah, we'll see you in there. Okay. All right, mate. All right. Take care, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.